I have two quick questions for you. One, do you have prediabetes? And two, how would you know? If you've never been tested and you don't have any symptoms, you could be one of the thousands of Canadians who has prediabetes and doesn't know it. And left unchecked, that can turn into full type 2 diabetes with all the health complications that come along with that, including the shortening of your life. So it's really worth finding out the answer to that question for sure. About 1 in 3 Canadians currently has diabetes or prediabetes, and about half of them don't know. And the Canadian government is now spending about $30 billion a year on the treatment of diabetes, some of which is avoidable if you catch it early enough and take steps to reverse it. Your healthcare provider can give you a test called a fasting glucose test, and that's great. It lets you know that day how you're managing your sugar. But a better test they can give you for finding out if you have prediabetes is an HbA1c test or a hemoglobin A1c. And what that test does is it gives you an integrated look at how you've been managing your blood sugar over the last 3 months. And as such, it's a much better test for catching prediabetes, particularly in younger people and in leaner people. So you can ask for that test in addition to the fasting glucose. And explain that that's what you're interested in knowing, if you might have prediabetes. If you don't have a healthcare provider, then there is an option. You can pay $65 and Life Labs will mail you a test kit, a home test for HbA1c. And it's a finger prick test. You collect a couple of droplets of blood on a card, you mail it back to them in a prepaid envelope, and they do the analysis and provide your results through a secure online portal. And they're very simple to understand. If you're above 6% on your HbA1c test, then you're considered pre-diabetic, and you can take steps to reverse that. There are lots of online resources that are available to help you with that are focusing on things like diet, exercise, sleep, and stress management that are really going to help reverse the process of prediabetes and make sure that you don't become a full-blown type 2 diabetic. So part of the reason you want to make sure you do this is because associated with poor sugar management is a whole host of chronic diseases that can also shorten your life or shorten the quality of your life. And that includes things like obesity, heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, fatty liver disease, hypertension, certain types of dementias and cancers. These things can all be related to or associated with poor sugar management. So it's really worth doing for yourself, for your family, and even for your country. Go get tested for prediabetes. Ask for the HbA1c test. I hope that's helpful information. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.